Hello, hello, hello. Leona here, your Akashic Records channeler, and I'm tapping into the collective Akashic Records to find out what you need to know today. So, the Akashic Records wants to highlight the fact that the world is in a really crazy place right now, and a lot of people are feeling the effects of the whiplash, whether that's political, personal. I feel that a lot of people are experiencing a lot of healing. A lot of people have had a lot of upheaval in their personal life and have had to heal from that, as well as on a collective level where political climates are shifting rapidly. The financial crises continues to impact the lives of everybody. And amongst the chaos, there is really an opportunity for you to take stock of the people that you have in your life, specifically around friends and family, and really be drawn to those who are bringing you joy and filling up your cup in your life. And you're really going to have the opportunity to sort of peer through the chaos through your relationships with other people and the amount of celebration and delight in the fun and experiences of social activity with those people in order to sort of shake off some of the heaviness that might be going on today in this world and in your life. So I'm feeling that once you find yourself in a place where you're willing to socialize and gather and be amongst people, that's really going to let your guard down and really going to bring your vibration up. Because when you participate in joy, joy is the same exact feeling as love, and love is what gets your vibration to a higher state. And with that said, that'll allow you more access to the divine, more access to the other side. It's going to lift your spirits in order for you to tap into your gifts and your abilities. Being able to celebrate and enjoy your time with the friends around you, I feel like is going to allow you to sort of blow off some steam, but it's also going to allow you to sort of draw the energy of positivity and celebration from those around you. People who are safe and who fill up your cup is going to quite literally fill up your cup energetically, and it's going to raise your vibration. And with that said, I think that's going to give you more of an opportunity to tap into your higher self, tap into that which is outside of you, and so that you can receive more clarity around where you're going in your life. I feel that you and your higher self will really be synced up right now. And this is a timeless reading. So, depends on when you receive this, this message is for you. And so, with that said, this is going to be a connection that you have with your higher self in order to receive information much more clearly and for your higher self to guide you on your path moving forward. There's going to be a need to really peer through the chaos and navigate the world around you. And despite what's happening around you and how hard it's been up until this point, there's still divinity ahead of you. And so, this connection that you have with your higher self is going to allow you to navigate this path that you're on much easily than it has been in the past because of your connection with your higher self. And all you have to do is really celebrate your life. It's easy to get into a negative headspace when you've healed from a lot of trauma, you've been doing a lot of work on yourself, you've experienced breakups and loss and changes and shifts that you didn't ask for. And then there's the experiences of the collective outside of you. With all that chaos, it's easy to veer off course. This can create anxiety in your existence, in your experience. And so it's going to be important for you to zero into yourself and then zero into your higher self in order to be able to navigate the chaos around you so that you can be the calm in the center of the storm. And once you've developed this strengthening of your bond with your higher self and you're more easily available to receive information in an effective way, this is when you're able to sort of be resourceful in your experience and create a lot more in your reality and manifest your dreams and goals much easier than you have before. And that's as a result of your frequency rise, as a result of your ability to enjoy your life, as well as your connection with your higher self brings you to a place where you can then create much easier than it can when you're in a lower sort of vibrational. So I want to say that there's also the concerns of conflict still happening around you, and that the fear and worry about things that might impact your life negatively is all very valid concerns. With that, you'll have the opportunity to practice some of the things that you're learning through your connection with your higher self while navigating the conflicts around you, as you're going to be tested in a sense where there might be arguments or opportunities of competition, maybe not so friendly competitions or disputes that you have with others. And adding those types of day-to-day experiences on top of the sort of chaos you've already been experiencing might feel overwhelming. And these are when the universe is going to present you with opportunities to rise above it and address them in a way that's not anxiety induced. It's going to be more logical, more clear, calm, collected, in order for you to sort of move out of it. This is because once you've shifted to a new reality, once you've shifted to a new timeline, you're going to be tested to see if you're ready for this new timeline. And so you're going to be presented with the things that bothered you initially in your life, or the things that created a little bit of chaos in your life. You'll get a sample size version of it, I want to say, or you'll get a very much a rug pull moment in order to see how you manage the situation. And with the new skills that you have, with the way that you've been developing yourself and your ability to channel your higher self in a way that allows you to navigate situations much easier, you'll be able to navigate out of these conflicts, out of these tests much quicker than you have in the past. And on the other side of that, you're going to initiate your new timeline and activate the new version of yourself so that you can now move with more purpose into a direction where you're living the life of your dreams. And so after these experiences of connecting with your higher self and increasing your spiritual gift with all the tests and all the lessons that you're learning along the way, you're also going to need to rest. You're also going to need to relax and just let some of this integrate. If you've had this experience where your psychic gifts come online, and maybe you already have psychic gifts that have come online, or maybe your psychic gifts or are about to come online, or you're receiving more of an increase in your psychic gifts, this is going to be very energetically draining because of that, but also because of your experiences. Everything that you've been through is just a little bit exhausting, and the world around you is a little bit exhausting. And so once you feel that increase, that boost in frequency, this new abilities, your new psychic gifts or a leveled up psychic gifts are available to you, you're also going to need to rest. And so rest, and you're going to need to relax and let these things integrate, because this is the true version of yourself. You're entering into a new version of yourself, and this doesn't happen overnight. It requires upgrade after upgrade after upgrade, and every upgrade needs integration. So really take into account the integration that's required of you, and don't see this as a failure, or don't see this as being unproductive. If you're feeling unmotivated after you've been through so much, after you've upgraded so much, don't kick yourself and say that you're not doing enough and beat yourself up like you've done something wrong. This is a normal process of up leveling and increasing your spiritual gifts, that you need to rest and integrate and relax. And the motivation will go down, your energy will go down, the capacity that you have before is going to shift during this time because you need to rest. And that's just part of the process of up leveling your skill set. So try to remember that and accept that as well. You really can't fight it. It is what it is. It's just going to be a part of your experience. But on the other side of this rest and relaxation, once these energies and your new timeline has shifted and you're on this new path and the integration portion of your upgrade is over, then you have the opportunity to move forward. And so when you're moving forward now with this new experience and this new leveled up playing field that you're playing in now, you really want to focus on service. You're going to really want to focus on, how can I use my gifts to support others? And this might not necessarily mean exactly like psychic gifts specifically, but this is about the wisdom that you received and all the work that you've done and all the healing that you've done. Now you have the opportunity to sort of look around you and the people around you whose lives that you impact, whether that's your work. I mean, even if you're a nurse and you have patients and clients, or if you just have family and friends and you notice that they're experiencing things in your life that you've already went through, you have a plethora of knowledge in order to support them. And you even have an up level of psychic and spiritual gifts that you can utilize to support them. You want to be able to mentor people in a sense, or provide people information about the things that you've experienced, because you're going to realize that the people around you are leveling up similar to what you're doing, but you're a little bit ahead of everybody. So now you have the opportunity to be of service by quite simply sharing your experience. You don't really have to do much. You just have to be open and honest and authentic about what you've been through, especially when it resonates with what the person you are interacting with has been through, so that you can provide them healing through your words and through your authenticity. So you want to be generous with this experience. And I feel that with your generosity of experience, by sharing your experience, again, this doesn't have to be starting a new business to heal people. Unless you want to do that, of course, please do that. But this is just simply sharing your experiences when you notice people around you having experiences that you've already leveled up from. Once you do that, once you become of service to others in a way that's easy for you, please do not go above and beyond in a way that's overriding your capacity. You want to do it in a leveled up way that isn't going overboard. If you have tons of energy and tons to give and plenty of energy to replenish yourself with, then please do as much as you can in your capacity. But if you can only help one person with one conversation a month or every 3 months, that's completely enough. Whatever you're able to do is enough. You'll notice that the more that you give, the more that you'll receive energetically, and the things that you've been manifesting, the things that you've wanted to come into fruition, you're going to feel is more available to you. Also, you're going to be very in line with your soul's path. And so whatever plans you had for your path in the past has now changed, or maybe it's exactly the same, or maybe it's been revised, but it's going to be much more clear to you moving forward. So that's all I have for you today. That's very exciting, and I'm glad that I was able to provide you that information. Please like and subscribe if you'd like more channeled messages like this, and enjoy your day. Bye.